Yes, indeed. What's the word? You already know what it is. I mean, if you don't know, now you know. It's back with you with another edition of HipHopGems TV. I'm your host, the voice, your boy Ty. We're sitting down with a legend, someone who has cemented himself in the New York hip hop scene and beyond. His sound has become synonymous with soulful loops, gritty beats. He's worked with Smoke DZA, A$AP Rocky, Kendrick Lamar, Nimlo, and countless of legends. Today we are honored speaking with 183rd.
Peace. What's up, man?
What's the word?
The word is 183rd, you heard?
Gotta start off like this, man. Growing up in the Bronx, how did it help shape your sound?
That's the originator of it. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's self-explanatory. You know
Okay. Give us a little something more. Like, when did you first fall in love with
I was
hip-hop?
born in it.
You say you was born in it?
Yeah.
Parents, music around the
I'm
house?
just saying, all right, where hip-hop started on 176, right? I'm from
Right.
183rd.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They still do a hip-hop block party from back when it started in the 70s. Because it's like arguable when it really officially started, like 73, 76.
Right.
But the block parties used to be everywhere on the west side. So
I was just about to ask you, from the west side? Okay.
the full train, you heard?
Not too far from Highbridge.
They the west side
West
too.
side, yeah.
I call them South Bronx niggas, but
Word?
Yeah.
We'll get into that off camera.
yeah, most definitely. But they Southwest though for sure.
Okay. At what point did you realize hip-hop has become less entertaining and more of something that you wanted to pursue? What were some of your early influences?
Like I don't know. Like I listen to everybody watching on BET. You see, I always was like, damn, how the hell they make the sound? Like you know what I'm saying? That was always an interesting part. Like damn, like how do you put the beat together? How do you put the and you'll see elements like I remember Nas's like video. I thought it was really like that for a second. I knew it wasn't, but then it had me like when he like, yo, ready when you are praying, he in the bathroom and Primo's like in the living room or some shit like that. That had me like, yo, that looked crazy, you know what I'm saying? So that was like fire. So stuff like that, inspired somebody who wanted to do beats or whatever.
Were you messing around with a lot of Fruity Loops and a lot of coming up? Because I know a lot of producers had a lot of different programs. They were starting out early. Were you using some of those programs as well?
I started on the FL.
FL?
Started on FL.
Okay.
I forgot what version it was. It might have been 5 or something like that. My man was downloading on what's that? LimeWire. Their shit and all that. And he downloaded it off that. That's how easy it was back then to get it.
Wow.
I remember he's like, yo, when getting to beats, he just downloaded it right there. 20 minutes. Pause. DSL was a thing. It wasn't even Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I think
that was fast. So it was like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Wow. Tell us about your creative process, Third, because you worked with countless of people, countless of many legends, countless of different artists. Each artist I know has to have a certain kind of different creative process in terms of how they approach the track. What is your creative process when working with artists who may not have the same creative process as the other artists?
Well, for me, when I'm making the beats or music, it be the mood. You know what I'm saying? I got like 3 moods I mainly be in, and I just be making a whole bunch of beats in the moods. You know what I'm saying? And when the artists come, like let's say they just like grimy stuff. Now, like if you get an album, well, we get in a project mode. It's like, all right, we got like 5 of those. Let's try to do this. Let's try to do that. You know what I'm saying? Some artists like, nah, I just want to stay in this zone right here. My punchlines come out good with these type beats. It's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? You
like to collab with, or do you prefer to send packs out?
I like to collab, but I don't mind sending beats to idiots. You know what I'm saying? So if you a stupid nigga, I don't want to work. You could be talented and a stupid nigga. A talented stupid nigga. And then I'll just email you. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't come in here telling me, yo, I like this beat, I like that beat. And then we get to doing business. Now you telling me, yo, I don't like no beat, cook up from scratch. Like you keep telling me that. And then you start suggesting, yo, I got this sample. Because then I'm going to just hand you the computer. And say, yo, go ahead, cook it up. So it might be a little better for you to just for me to email you now. You know what I'm saying? Because mentally you got some mental block with you. But artists here, like every artist that come here, because I be in my zone, I like what I do. So I might start cooking, but usually I cook so much. Last night, like I was just telling y'all earlier, I was, before my FL crashed or whatever, I was in here working and I already got beats and all that already. It's not even premeditated, it's just to make sure I got something new. You never know who come in here today. I was speaking with Jay Mills, he said he might pop out. Wow. So, you know what I mean? It probably would have been by the time y'all came here if he's still coming this day. You know what I mean? So it'd be stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
I think that's amazing because I mean, what it does is, because certain producers you hear say like, "Yo, I'd rather work with, I'd rather niggas come to the spot so that way they can, kind of create a different kind of synergy."
It is dope when that happens. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then like for some niggas they just like, I'm not fucking with that.
And I just spoke the frustration why. Because rappers is retarded. You know what I mean? They're a little stupid. The ones that are stupid, that's talented.
Yeah.
And then it's like, because, all right, a lot of it's gonna be my opinion, but it's just I get the frustration why he said. So I said it like that to speak to my producer niggas.
Yeah.
That get frustrated with niggas that just, they might not be too used to being in the studio and working. It's the new age.
Yeah.
They might just sit in their living room and YouTube beat shit, and then that. Let me not go too hard on the rappers, but then it's like that might be why they come and alienate and be like, "Yo, do this like this, not like this." It's like, "Yo, homie, stop with all that. You just a rapper." You know what I'm saying? Stay in your box. Let me produce. I'm not just a beat maker. Let me produce. I might help you out. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good segue because you hear a lot of people say like, "Yo, producers are kind of like." They kind of tend to like box y'all in, like where it's just like, shut up, make the beat type shit. And I find that to be offensive,
I never get played with like that.
Yeah, I don't really, your energy doesn't even show me that you get played with like that.
I wouldn't allow a nigga to play with me like that. I'll tell that nigga get the fuck out in a heartbeat.
Your energy already tells me you don't even play with niggas like that.
And look, I'm mad cool. You said I came out all for shit. I'm comfortable here.
Yeah.
You gotta have both switches though. You gotta let, like, you just can't turn up on a nigga, but you gotta let them know.
Yeah.
You're bumping.
Yeah. Setting a healthy boundary.
Yeah, because I feel like everybody make the excuse. I'm from the streets. I'm from madness is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know something, that's when you at your most quietest, in my opinion.
That's a fact.
So if you be like, "Yo, I ain't really used to something," then stop talking so much or stop doing so much.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Stay in your you don't know place. You know what I mean? So that's just all it is.
I think that's incredible because you just hear it often. And the fact that you are not even like,
now I'm doing it interview for my producers, so I already know. Because a lot of cats might say, "Yo, he don't give off a producer." You know what I'm saying? How his demeanor is, because producers could be corny too. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you finish your questions, but
but you cooking, I'm loving it.
Producers could be corny because I can say the flip side. Producers could be being too nerdy. Like I said, I could speak the language, so I could understand a producer. I could see when a producer doing too much, like "Yo, the snare is here, and I found this sample." What a rapper don't feel like hearing all that shit. He wanna whatever get his flow, so he get his best punchlines or flows off, and that's it. Nobody cared about, "Oh, I don't use this equipment. I think this equipment is for kids, and this is not real hip hop." They care about how the presentation is coming out the speaker, so they can feed their fan base. That's it. You know what I'm saying? There's different equipments, there's different methods, and all of them respected. So for a rapper, when he start getting to how you explain, treating a producer like shut up and dribble, it could be like that too, because they need to do their part. You don't need to be trying to, that's like the camera, whoever run the camera and take flicks. You don't need to explain to me in the midst of us taking pictures when I ain't asked you, "Yo, this is a such and such camera and I got this." I don't care about all that. Does it look good? Is it gonna make me look good on the camera? Do you edit it good? And I don't even need to know that. If I don't like how it look, I don't like how it look. Don't spend time explaining to me what you do, what the part of the industry you do. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Don't get too, I don't want to say it like this, don't get too nerdy though. You know what I'm saying? So I understand both ends.
Yeah.
How a rapper could get irritated. How, like I had an issue the other day here. I ain't have an issue. Artists come over here and he just got to be doing too much. So when I'm about to record, me like, "Yo, Third, how we gonna do this? I like to record myself, da-da-da." And it's like, I'm here with another artist he asked me to link him with. So when he do that, I know it's going to be bad because if it was just me and him even doing that, it's kind of alright. But yo, just sit at the mic and record, bro. This idiot nigga, he want to sit here. I bet. You paid for the time, whatever. I let him rock out. The other artists start telling him, yo, do this. You ain't got this. You can't. He like, oh, this ain't my studio, bro. Or yo, I ain't an engineer. Doing all this other shit. You getting mad now, but you just wanted to sit. You could have just not sat here and let me worry with that. I don't mind, because now that's kind of my job description. You get what I'm saying? It's just stupid shit like that, because it's too much access in this day and age. You know what I'm saying? So the human interaction get a little, you know what I mean?
I think also everybody kind of, with this day and age, everybody has this main character shit going on.
Yeah.
So everybody want to be the know-it-all. Everybody want to be the nigga that's like, yo, nah, I got it. You know what I'm saying? And then you kind of, it is annoying. Because what it is just like, nigga, just play your position. And everybody don't know what position they playing. We can't have, somebody got to be a role player.
We need some more gatekeepers.
We need, yeah.
We need them.
You feel that way? Do you feel that way with producers and shit? Do you feel like
I feel like an industry comes with rules, unwritten rules too, that need to be enforced. And look, when it comes to convenience, if the rules don't fit your convenience, then you want to break them. I get it. So you can make sure you get in. I get it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, so we could be on the same page. Maybe the articulation off, because we saying gatekeeper, whatever. But it's like, I'm pretty sure the more back in the days you want people stayed in their lane. You ain't have a rapper who engineer, produce, his own publicist, because that might work to a degree. But when you have like a artist and then a manager, or not a manager, a label who had radio promo set up for them, who had this and that set up for them, things went a lot more smoother when it came to presentation. When it came to meeting a deadline. Like I struggle with a lot of artists with deadlines and all that, because they do everything. You know what I'm saying? They are doing more, like, you know, they making their own artwork now, and they keeping the relationships up. They don't got no manager, and it's not enough, especially, damn, I don't know where we going with this.
Keep going.
Especially when it come to like, I worked with every type of artist, so it's like, you deal with an artist with a record deal. What kind of record deal? Is he an underground artist? Is he a modern hip hop artist? Those are all different things, because the way the payments even pay out is a completely different thing. And you sit there, and the way the presentation come, like, so for instance, with more underground artists, it's more them. It's more, I make beats, or my brother's my manager. It's more in-house shit, and it's beautiful to see from a standpoint of, you think who they come up with is being paid, they homies, but it's not like that. Because soon as a $20,000 deal come through, or a $15,000 30-day tour come through or something like that, they be having managers stealing money. Don't let them get a little popping, because it's gonna be, like, the average dude is gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. So like, I've been fortunate that brown paper bag niggas, that term is niggas that get their own money, whether they work or they trapping. I don't need to know what you do. And I get a lot of those to fund, but I also get the net 30 niggas who got a record label or an investor pushing them. And this is how I know what I'm talking about, because I just sit back, because I also got my own label and run my own business. And when I experience something, I learn it. Like, oh damn, that's a way. So I can understand, because a lot of people don't do a lot of explaining. They just get frustrated. So you ain't got to explain. All right, bet I see it's you, probably your girl got a good job, you got a good job, and y'all pay y'all bills, and you saving, and then you come to me every 3 months. I see you scam. It looked like you scam, you know what I'm saying? You put up here in a Lambo, what they call that, the truck, the green, the typical scammer car. And you got, you know what I'm saying, you ordering shit, and you asking me, do I take Apple Pay? You know what I mean? Allegedly, I know that's coming from you trapping. You know what I'm saying? I know the payment, how the payments even come in. Then this dude, yo, I'm gonna have somebody call you. They call me and they ask me, do I take net 30? And then I research the label, and it's linked to somewhere overseas. So I get all sorts of payments. You know what I'm saying? And I forgot why we even got here.
Keep going.
But what I'm saying is,
because what you're saying is true, bro.
I understand all the different angles of like I make a living off this. This is what I do. I have the privilege to not do nothing else. And I wouldn't mind doing something else to fund this with this, because if I added something else to the arsenal, I'd be super hood rich. But my thing is like it's a difference between the underground, like everybody. That's why we need gatekeepers, because it was or a label or the industry got to be some type of machine ran again, because it's like, you know, the rapper's not paying you. And the rapper's never gonna admit, even to you behind closed doors, they don't have no money. They're never going. Hold on, that's my man Pyrex P. Hold on.
Yeah, go yo.
Let me get him on the joint.
Oh, good.
Hey, yo, P, what's up?
Yo, what's up, G?
I'm doing an interview with HipHopGems. You heard?
Yo.
Oh, alright, yo, peace, fellas.
Peace.
I know what you calling me for. So let me give me like 15 and let me call you back. You heard? And I believe him, and I'm not blaming the artist at all, but it's hostile environments.
Yes.
Because I feel like this, when the artist, his game is very either low end heavy, pause, or you start making the big bucks. Like it should be a graduate, and it's not, and that's the problem. So when that happens is when an artist, think about this, just think about it. Underground or street artists, because street artists don't have to be an underground artist, they get $1 million. And after like 2 projects, the team sacrificing and all that, they get the $1 million. So they telling the producers, they probably got 3 producers in their kit, yo, when I get on, we gonna be paid, don't worry about it. Yo, my manager, yo, when we get on, we gonna get paid. They probably got a team behind them, when we get on, we gonna get paid, we gonna set up merch. Now they come with a hot record, they getting to go on tour, they probably gonna make 60 grand for 30 days, got $1 million deal, half that, what's that, 500,000. I'm just breaking some numbers down to you, don't like a generic number thing. Mentally, how black niggas, they don't really get paper.
Correct.
Niggas be lying about being drug dealers. Come on now, they lying.
Correct.
You could tell, cause nigga, I seen you with dusty sneakers. Drug dealers don't dress like that, nigga. So now what happens, they get the 500,000, they buy a girlfriend, they buy a car. Ain't no money, what I'm trying to say is ain't no money for a manager to get. Cause soon as the manager say, yo, this one got for a verse, they gonna be like, yo, charge them 10 bands. They might even be hot. They charge whoever for 10 bands. They might tell her, they gonna tell whoever is the dude that's orchestrating the deal, the middleman, it's 10,000 I want, tell him 12. You about to drag him on. Instead of just saying, yo, I want 10,000 out of the 10, give me 7, you keep 3.
Yeah.
So that way you don't have to ever try to overcharge, just like with the slots for shows. Yo, you wanna get on the show, it's 500 a show, 30 days. That's for the management or the manager to make their money. Potentially. Like, I'm not saying everybody do it like this, but this is why the game be like that. And then when you go on tour with the nigga don't even interact with you, or if you do the show with him, he don't interact with you, his team don't interact with you, because everybody came to see him. Everybody came to see who's on the marquee, and he ain't going, and you know, the best, if you negotiated it like that, like, I give you an extra $1,000, I want my name on the marquee, I give you extra $500, you know what I'm saying? It's a hustle, but it's a bad hustle because it goes bad every time. Because the manager or whoever's setting it up, the lower link artist or whoever, they're gonna take the money, and then they're gonna treat you like shit because that's how they survive. And this popping artists they managing, they don't get nothing from that because the artist ain't have nothing before either, and now he living a new lifestyle and got to keep up with it, and he gonna take the most of the pie. Different from like a major artist, you know what I'm saying? Everything is like if they with Rock Nation, Live Nation, I mean, or like whoever do tours, they might say to them, "Yo, what your manager getting?" It's secured money. It's just like when I'm working with an artist who got a record deal, like. He 9 times out of 10 ain't even gonna speak to me no more about dollars. The label gonna hit me and say, "Third, what you wanna be? This, that, and the third. All right, well, we use 10, 4 going on the album. We're gonna pay you 4 or 10. I love that. Opposed to niggas like, yo, bro, can we set it up to give you the royalty and all that? You start thinking, cause you might gotta use that a certain way where you like, well, he popping. So I might do this shit for free. For the exposure, you got to know how to balance that too. You know what I'm saying? So,
yo, man, you made a great point on so many topics that I have spoken about off camera with a lot of artists, and I think that
you hear them complain a lot, right?
A whole
everything
lot.
I just said is what they be saying.
It's everything from top to bottom. Pause.
And it's every artist. It's just
every
one.
artist.
Because
I've been in the scene with some underground artists who feel this way. I've been around some mainstream artists who feel that way.
Mainstream, that's the word I was looking for.
So there's like, do you see things changing? Because hip hop is only about 50 something years old. Do you see things changing in terms of just like where we can kind of have some type of quality control where things can get better? Because hip hop still seems like it's a very hustle and bustle still thing,
and it's the only thing like that, and that's not fair.
And other businesses and other not businesses, I don't, and other industries, I don't think that there's that problem. I think that there's problem because I just think that we don't have. We just the resources. I'm gonna say. I'll just say certain resources that.
No, I'm gonna tell you. All right, so you see how you interviewed me?
Yeah.
You ain't interviewing me based on my followers. You're not interviewing me based on how viral I want. You're interviewing me because it's time for my interview. I'm notable enough.
Correct.
It's basically, it ain't no, like I said, it's like unspoken rule, basically. But the problem, one of the many problems is the platforms. Like I remember, like if I'm just watching BT.
Yeah.
And I remember Rap City used to be on for like 4 hours.
Dead ass.
And I'll just see Trick Daddy Nan nigga. Come on. Like, what the fuck is this? What I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure he was big in Florida or was tearing Florida up. But New York just put him on there. Like, you know how many rap artists I seen on BET that after Jay-Z Hey Poppy video went off? I was like, who the fuck is this? Now, these media, they cosplay like they're hip hop media, but they just want what's viral. And it's like, oh, he got a lot of followers. So what platform, besides On the Radar be doing that, breaks an artist. Or Chinatown Sounds, the early days of Chinatown Sounds especially, well, you rap like this, come on. And let the audience say, don't put him on here again. Or, he alright, or yo, he dope. Or don't put him on again, and he get on again, or now he did better than his life. Those is rare. You one of them. Like it ain't no platforms that dedicate. Now you just can't put any. Again, I don't know how to say it. You just can't put anybody on there.
You have to say it like that.
If you see, if you will interview Davies and you see Davies follow an artist you ain't never seen before, he should be eligible enough to go on your platform because you should be updating your platform daily, at least 3 times a week or whatever it take, or once a month or whatever it is. And that's one of the main problems is that none of the platforms take artists until, and I don't know how artists get popping no more because we don't have a program TV no more. You understand what I'm saying?
No.
So I see like Instagram is turning into TV now. It's actually.
It is.
So
maybe
with that. You know
it is. No, you're on the money. Not just Instagram, all these platforms. See, people, I think one of the issues is that people are not using these social media platforms for what they work, for what they are for.
What they intended for.
So when we think of community, right? We think of if you're looking for a certain style of hip hop, you can find that. And whatever your algorithm is looking like, you can definitely find that.
Yeah.
Like, perfect example here, HHG. If you YouTube HHG, Rock Marciano,
Okay, yeah.
you name it, all these names will pop up because of people who are interviewed, right?
Yeah.
So they'll see it, and whoever's watching will be like, "Yo, this person led me this. I watched this interview. I watched the Rock Marcy interview or whatever, and I got a chance to see Salim talk about Rock Marcy from this platform."
Don't Rob Marcy got the other cat. What's his name?
Errol Holden.
Yeah. And look, he came out of nowhere,
Yeah.
and that was the beauty of it.
Right. Right.
But I seen people was already in tune with him.
Right.
You understand what I'm
Right.
saying? So we only needed to do it like that. Like, it shouldn't be
That's
done
it.
the other way,
That's
in my
it.
opinion.
But that's how I've been telling artists that, like, look, that's the way of how things are going right now. It's like, yo, if you want to find somebody, this is how you can be discovered, or this is how you can be found. I interviewed Lenny S, and when I interviewed him, he knew nothing about what this was. But by the end of the day, he was like, yo, nah, I like that. You made a platform for artists like that, cool. You know, and that's just how it goes. It's like, yo, it's literally like a bridge. You know what I'm saying? And like, okay, this shit gonna connect to this is gonna connect to that person, and then that's the climate of like what we're doing right now, brother. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I think artists need to take advantage of it rather than kind of, because there's a lot of artists who feel like, oh man, that shit corny, or like, yo, that's whack.
But what's corny?
I think they're looking at it from a standpoint of like, they don't want to do certain things to kind of like fit the social media mold. So you can't fight it.
So what is your social media for? Be my question with them.
This me and you are asking the same question. So it's like, well, what do you intend to do?
The problem is that, like you said, the main character, everybody think they interesting. So it's like, everybody's not interested.
No.
I don't want to be interesting to nobody.
Right.
I want, yo, that nigga beats is hot. That's all I want.
Yeah.
His beats is hot, and yo, it's like, I go here to listen to beats when you're in the mood for music.
Right.
When you're not in the mood for music, I don't want to, you know, that's another thing. It's like, all the older generation hip hop niggas from the 90s, they turn hip hop into a dirty word. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh no, I'm really into real estate. Well, it's like, yo, like, actors don't be ashamed that they're an actor at 70 or 60. But now rappers is not ashamed that they rappers at 50. Mm-hmm. But the stigma from the 2000s and 90s was like rapping at 30. Like, they say it in their raps. Yeah. And it's like, it's like, all right, this rapper and me both got Bentleys, so I gotta try to do something else to show I'm more than a rapper. Like, it's important to show you're more than a rapper. And LeBron, I don't give a fuck what else he do. I love LeBron. Mm. He probably got, because his real estate of being LeBron, he probably could go into any other industry, but they're gonna always be like LeBron, the basketball player.
Correct.
I'm gonna look at him like that until he died. I look at Jordan like that until they pass. Like, I look at all my rappers. You know what I'm saying? And how I learned that is Hulk Hogan used to be a actor, right? And then when he turns a bad guy, he's Hollywood Hogan, but he was always an actor. I mean, always a wrestler.
Correct.
And he ain't tried to turn wrestling into a dirty word. Like The Rock was saying that, like, they was telling him to kick the Rock persona. It's like, nigga, no. Because he ain't gonna never be bigger than if you smell what The Rock is cooking, no matter what movie gross this and that's how he got in, that's how he's going out. Warren Buffett don't be trying to discredit what he do stocks, right?
Yeah, Warren Buffett,
Or what Bill Gates do, tech, right?
Yeah.
Been a tech nigga since we was in the 90s, since we was
Absolutely,
kids, right?
absolutely.
He don't discredit it, it's just black niggas do that.
Yeah.
Because they jealous of each other.
Yes.
So if it's like, yo, he a rapper, I'm a rapper, I'm more than a rapper. I also got real estate, I go home, I'm rap. Like, it's like, yo, bro, I don't want fans that will listen to a nigga that'll do that.
Right.
Like, don't be a fan of me.
Right.
If you fuck with niggas that do that, I'm not your guy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm not the most diehard hip hop nigga. I'm just saying that with anything like that, a nigga exposed, he's so jealous that he got to discredit something. He's a water well he drinking from too. I don't fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?
That shit goes back to just even like you know, I remember Malcolm X mentioned that one time, just even back to the slave days, back to house Negro, field Negro. So it's like, yo, you know, field Negroes treated the house Negroes differently. The house Negroes treated the field Negroes differently because of just like what they were doing or whatever access they was able to get from the house. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, so it's like we kind of just carried on that same tradition into hip hop, where like we just didn't. I don't think a lot of us educated ourselves enough. Many of us are talented, but I don't think a lot of us are. We don't come from certain. Many of us don't come
It's
from
competitive.
Where,
So
yeah, it is.
I get that aspect, but when you start discrediting yourself just to get ahead,
Yeah.
I don't understand
You
that.
understand?
Te equivocaste, corazón, te equivocaste.
I got something for you, Jim. I got something for you. I can give you a computer beat too. I got you.
All right.
Any one of these joints be hitting, so it don't matter. That's how I be feeling. Like I don't even need to prep for it.
Who you got in mind for that one? That joint you just played?
Pyrex probably gonna fuck with that.
Okay.
Oh, this one is alright. Like, you know, also because we ain't getting to it on the interview, but I miss the Jiggy Era beats. I make a lot of those, like a lot of those. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, like,
You know Breeze Montana?
Breeze Montana. Yeah, yep, the glasses. Yep.
Yeah, he was like, yo, I gotta get some of them shits from Third, cause he on that shit, that jiggy shit.
Yeah, cause niggas, everything ain't, is mad elements of the same essence of hip hop. Like everything don't have to be that. Like, you know what I'm saying? The niggas get caught in protecting their position that they don't understand. It ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. The song almost played for. I didn't even know my man recorded on this. I'm bugging.
That shit is amazing, man. The next, I think for now is just like, cause you said a whole lot, brother. I just want to know, like, at this point, like, what is some future plans for you?
Well,
like,
right now I got a single out with Pyrex Pre Slim Papa. I don't know if y'all seen that. And we just dropped another single, Rockstar.
Okay.
And Pyrex to me is like the hottest cat in New York City right now. To me.
Okay.
Like,
okay,
yeah, he be on everything. I don't. You follow?
I gotta get in tune. I heard a couple of joints. I gotta get more in tune.
Pyrex is that guy right now. That's who called me on the phone. You know what I'm saying? So.
Any projects you're gonna have with him or anybody else? I know you mentioned. I know
coming
me.
Back around. I got $100,000.
Yeah.
He trying to figure out what he gonna do.
Well, you and Hundo always deliver. I know you mentioned Rome.
China.
Yeah.
I don't know what Rome doing though. You feel me? Because Rome is the hottest cat in New York City right now. Like, and it's good to see that is him and all his crew and all that. To see that again, it's like, it's still an open lane to do whatever you need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because they did it. They was at one point and now they at this point. And that's fly to see and fun to see. It's like, it's fun. You know what I'm saying? Like he had a sold out show like a couple months back, and I had the privilege of going and seeing that, and I was like, damn, this is fly. You know what I'm saying? And it was just him. It wasn't like him and another big artist, because a lot of artists can't stand on their own too. He could stand on his own too. He don't have to act like he hot and then it's like, bro, you think we ignoring the elephant in the room? You're standing next to this cat,
right? And
you're using him so artists could want to feature what you think they're gonna get with him,
right?
Like, that's obvious what you're doing,
right?
So he don't have to do that. He the one who get used like that. Like he hot like that. So I fuck with that. I love seeing that. So we got some records and shit. You know what I mean?
That's tough, bro. You and Nimlo gonna come back around? Cause I know y'all.
Pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
We got mad. I
know y'all got mad shit y'all drop. Y'all two together is another one. You Hundo, you Nimlo is like always something that I think we can always know. Like, yo, they about to put some fire out.
Yeah.
Third, man. Before we wrap shit up, man, I always ask a guest to give us a gem. You said a whole lot, but if you have any more in the arsenal, pause to just give us a gem. It could be like a life gem. It could be something funny. Anything that's on your mental that you want to let niggas know. Now's the time.
I'll say this. Promote what you sell. Like, priority. You know what I'm saying? So like, I got a kid. I like clothes. I like, you know, the social media. It's like a social media thing. Social media made stories or different platforms for that. But if you look on my page now, it's just like a picture of me so people can know what my face look like every now and then. But now it's been more reels, me collabing with artists or me making beats or whatever the case may be, or doing this. And that's, so I'm not on the gram trying to bag girls and all that. Like if you look at my, you know how they do the tests? I don't know if you know what I'm about to say. They be like, yo, what they call this? Explore page.
Explore page,
Look,
yeah.
you just see beats, niggas talking, Zip with the drip threatening that he shot niggas in the head. Health fact, you don't see no girls on my joint.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't have no girls on this joint. And that to me, when I do that with artists and we do it, and I see an artist similar like that, I don't mean he don't get bitches. He can be whatever he into, but it's like, you take what you do serious. You know what I'm saying? So I'm on top of the newest gear, on top of the newest clothes. You work out. You be in shape. You have to take this seriously for presentation purposes, you know, or aspects. So that's my